Welcome along to Radcliffe Radio, where league action takes a back seat and the FA Trophy returns for the 2025-26 campaign. This afternoon, Radcliffe host Bradford Park Avenue, meeting for the first time in 690 days.
We best get our thinking caps on the questions, because that's come on us last minute, hasn't it?
Initially, I thought that was Billy telling me that Matthias Shootout was coming on at half-time. But it didn't connect just initially. But here's the chance anyway for the visitors via Hassan Smith now on this right-hand side, just level with the corner of the penalty area. Plays it back now to Ekpolo, gets the strike off just wide in the end. He thinks there's a touch on the way through. Referee doesn't think so. It's behind for a goal kick.
It's a good strike. He struck it well. It's just that it was always going away from goal, wasn't it, with a strike?
Got across it a bit too much, didn't he? Now to Gardner. Plays it forward into this right-hand channel for Roscoe, even further out to the right-hand side, just a couple of yards off the touchline for Afua. Back to Roscoe. Looks to try and return the favour, but Mo intervenes, but he does eventually reach Afua at the second attempt, who's being well challenged by Winfield, who only presents the ball as far as Afua once more. Headed away his attempted cross by Beavers. Back heel from Roscoe, and now Afua has left his man for dead. Inside the penalty area now, twisting and turning, going towards the byline, gets the shot in it, ricochets off the back of Connor Brown, and it's behind for a corner kick, but
might be his face, to be fair.
Breathtaking stuff that from Michael Afua.
Yeah, it was the initial turn to get through the couple of bodies to allow him all that space to get into the penalty area, and then as he does, he chops and changes, chops to go onto his right foot, lashed the shot as he expected to.
Now, Ekpolo can lead the counter charge for the Green Army. But it's a wasteful pass in the end, looking for Shanks, but an easy one for Halstead to collect. Now Gardner clips it forward, looking for Michael Afua, who gets there first, gets his chest on that one, gets the shot off. It's a fantastic Route 1 goal from Michael Afua, grabs goal number 3, and that was exquisite. Let it bounce off the surface and then just dispatched it past the reach of the helpless and stranded Jack Hall. It's Radcliffe 1, Bradford Park Avenue 0.
You see that a lot of the time. They talk about he's caught Jack Hall out with that strike, because Jack Hall's not even set there. He's not expecting Mikey to hit that as soon as he's basically spun there. And it's a great initial first touch from the long ball forward. And he's spun, the ball's bounced, and as I said, he's caught Jack Hall out by hitting it as early as he has.
It's a great intervention that from Smith. It just takes it off the toes of Carver, who looked to spin past him as Michael Afua did for the first goal. Dudley tries to backheel it back inside, looking for Miller, but that's a great turn from Prince Ekpolo, who can come forward now on the counter charge for the visitors. Plays it forward for Carver, who's going to be up against Halstead, and he's put it into the back of the net. It's a fantastic finish up against into the back of the net from Marcus Carver, who just dinked it over the oncoming Halstead, and he's got his 8th goal of the season. And well, it was a fantastic guided finish.
I've got to say, it's poor from Armand, letting Ekpolo run straight through there, almost the heart of the midfield after that great initial turn, and then he's prodded a either pass through, hasn't he? Through a few bodies. Carver's doing it.
Efficient passes there and smart passes, it's fair to say. And now Glendon looks to send the Borough away via Roscoe now. Roscoe down the line for Dudley. The offside flag isn't going to go up. He's got it across the face of the box now for Hallam Hopu. It's well saved initially by Hall, but it's reached David Ball. It's off the line. It's a succession of last-ditch saves and defending from Bradford Park Avenue, and Radcliffe so nearly restored their lead.
We went for back to front in a matter of seconds, so I'm working it in that kind of tight predicament we had in this corner to our left as we look up. Played it out nicely, we counter-attacked with some fluid passing forward.
Has hold of possession once more, out to McFadzean once more. He looks to play it round the corner for David Ball, intercepted well. Miller takes the resulting throw-in, which Glendon receives it now from McFadzean, then back to McFadzean. Pair linking up well, plays it into the left-hand channel towards Miller, gets a shot on. Oh, it's a fantastic goal on debut. Debut delight from Kamani Miller, and lashes smashes it into the top corner, beyond the reach of Jack Hall, who can just watch it, only helplessly watch it, guy past him, and it's a fantastic, exquisite, fabulous finish from the Wigan loanee.
Well, we said he looked bright in the opening changes of that first half. He's built into it here today, and that, as you said, it's some finish on his weaker right foot.
Plays it forward now for Shanks. Outside of the boots, down the line, looking for Winfield, but it's a good step from Afue. And now Moak once again. Plays it in field for Shanks once again. Cross to this right-hand side for Connor Brown. Now to Hassan Smith. Infield again for Shanks, who shrugs off the initial challenge and then plays it out to Hassan Smith on this right-hand side. Plays it back in field for Ekpolo, about 20 yards out from goal. Gets the shot off, it's spilt by Halstead, and then it is tapped home by Bradford Park Avenue. I'm not sure who's got the pivotal decisive touch on the way through, but it looks like
it's a man on the floor, isn't it? He felt he got
it's a Radcliffe man in a bit of discomfort, but it's an equalising goal for...
No, I think it's
sorry, is he giving it as a free kick?
No, it was a Bradford Park Avenue man who went down. It's the man whoever scored it was the one man who went down.
Well, Bradford...
He needs treatment, I think.
Bradford have got themselves the equalising goal. I think it's Adriano Moak that's had to set it on the floor, which his side have now got hold of possession via Moak, who's just almost on ice skates as he just slips a number of times, but does recover well. And now Winfield comes away with possession. Afue gets back at him well and wins back possession for Radcliffe, looking to help it down the line for Rio Clegg, who's up against Beavers, helps it back forward for Michael Afue, who's well challenged by Moak. And they're not completely out of danger. There's a throw-in, which is quickly taken to Rio Clegg. Gets the cross in towards the box. It's flashed all the way through and just about poked away by Ackroyd, about 25 yards out from goal for McFadden, who strikes it. It's just over the top in the end. Always rising above the upright of Jack Hall. Yeah, good opportunity that for Radcliffe, really. Yeah. He's going to bounce away for a throw-in, not the intended corner that he wanted. But it is a good opportunity for Radcliffe to work this into the box. Roscoe quickly takes it to Sargent. Now to Afue, who's already created one bit of magic. Now Sargent to Jordan Hume, who looked like he was dragged back. Wasn't acknowledged that way. And for the second time in as many weeks, Jordan Hume's pulled back and it's not sanctioned as a penalty. Drive forward, in the end he's forced across to McFadden to Glendon, who's been at the epicentre of absolutely everything for Radcliffe. Clegg, it's a poor pass from Rio, which you don't say that all too often about the forward talisman for Radcliffe, but he's won back possession now for Radcliffe. Rides one challenge, and then he rides a second challenge as well. Still looking to drive forward, gets the shot off. It's parried away by Hull.
He had to parry it away. That shot was moving. He had decent view of that one. You could see it swinging from right to left. He put up no chances with that one and parried it to the side.
It's a fantastic save, really, as you say, with the ball moving the way it was. Adriano Moak. Moak out to Hassan Smith up against Michael Afue. Enters the penalty area, gets the shot off. It's well palmed away by Halstead. Sent in towards that near post, flicked away though by Miller.
There, I feel, to get to shield that and not allow his man to get in front of him.
Here's Ekpolo. Kept hold of possession deep inside the Radcliffe half now on the right-hand side, going towards the byline. Plays it back now to Hendry, who delivers the ball in towards the box, where it's a Bradford Park Avenue man that rises highest before McFadden can just clear away. Moak's underneath that one. But they've still kept hold of it now via Labasti. Hassan Smith towards that back post where it's nodded back across, and it's all the way over the top by, I think it's Mark Beavers.
Yeah.
Who just snatched at the effort, and it goes a long way over the top in the end, but that was the chance.
It's the question.
Oh, sorry, it was Jamil Eyeball.
It gets still similar kind of thing where you ask the question, and if it's not one of your centre-halves in that scenario, you can't. This might even be probably about 20 odd seconds of save.
Yeah, you can't imagine this long.
Not right now, anyway.
You can see the referee just quickly glancing to his watch to see what remains. It'd be interesting. And that will be the last act. And so this game will be decided by a penalty shootout.
To do the best to try and put off the respective players.
Big Hassan Smith to take first. Up against Halstead into the back of the net. Composed finish.
It's a great pen, to be fair. It's right tucked in the corner.
Marks his run ever so slightly. Rio Clegg up against Jack Hall. Dispatches, same spot, same result.
Same corner. Not quite in the corner as his penalty last week. It's very much.
We'll take this one up against Mark Halstead. Fans behind the goal doing their best to try and put him off. Does take it. Saved by Halstead. Down to his left-hand side. And Radcliffe got a chance to get their noses in front in the shootout.
Indeed, it's a great save down to left again, not right in the corner from the court, but
Greenfield must. And Greenfield can give Radcliffe the lead in this one, which he does. Dispatches with confidence. It's Hendry, I believe, to take, which he does. It's into the roof of the net. It's a fantastic penalty, in fairness. It's dispatched by Luke Parting. Can Radcliffe restore their lead? Yes, they can. Same way, same result, 3 times in a row. Luke Hendry that will take this one. Up against Mark Halstead once more. Halstead must. Oh, it's into the far corner, just past him in a second. Just now McFadzean to give Radcliffe the lead. Again, dispatches. 4th time is the charm.
When's Jack Hall going to be disconnected now?
I think it's all 5 substitutes for the host. It will be Labasti that'll take in. Sends Halstead the wrong way.
I had Cholton that.
Cholton, sorry.
Yeah, Cholton that.
Smith must. Smith can get Radcliffe into round 3. Whistle goes and it's saved by Jack Hall.
He read the script, he went the right way for once, and it was a good penalty. It's a really better save from Jack Hall.
It's a fantastic save in fairness, and it does stay for Miles Labastis will take. Whistle sounds once more. Bastis against Halstead into the back of the net. And now Jordan Hume to take. He looks confident though, Hume, up against Hall.
He'll back himself.
Who's already saved 1 penalty. And he's sent the wrong way once again. Seems to be the lion's share of the penalties are being placed to the left-hand side and the goalkeeper. Connor Brown with a long run up this time, up against Halstead again. Halstead saves! Down to his right-hand side. Connor Brown went to his left-hand side. Cool, calm and composed, but Halstead stood tall to the challenge.
Yeah, it was a confident run up by Brown, but well saved down to that same corner again by Mark Halstead, and Matt Sargent with a chance here to send Borough through.
The Welshman has the chance to put Radcliffe through. Radcliffe have had 2 opportunities. Can it be second time lucky? Yes, it can! Matt Sargent sends Radcliffe through to round 3. He went the same way as the lion's share of the penalty takers did all throughout this shootout, and Radcliffe, albeit sneak through to round 3. Bradford Park Avenue, well, they suffer their second defeat in as many games and suffer successive defeats for the first time this season.